If you think Earth's gravity is strong, consider neutron stars. A single teaspoon of material from a neutron star would weigh around 6 billion tons on Earth. That's like trying to lift Mount Everest in a spoon. The hottest place in the universe isn't a star, but a massive cloud of gas. The temperature of this gas cloud, located near a galaxy cluster, is a scorching 570 million degrees Fahrenheit. That's nearly 40 times hotter than the core of our sun. The coldest temperature ever recorded in the solar system was on Neptune's moon Triton, where it can drop to minus 391 degrees Fahrenheit. But the coldest place in the known universe isn't in deep space, but in a lab on Earth. Scientists have cooled atoms to within a fraction of a degree above absolute zero. Our Milky Way galaxy is on a collision course with the Andromeda Galaxy. In about 4 billion years, these two massive galaxies will collide and merge, creating a new galaxy some astronomers have dubbed Milkomeda. The Sun is so big that it contains 99.86% of the mass of the entire solar system. In other words, if you put everything else in the solar system together, it would only make up 0.14% of the mass of the Sun. On Venus, a day is longer than a year. It takes Venus about 243 Earth days to rotate once on its axis, but only 225 Earth days to complete one orbit around the Sun. The Buddha's Void is a massive, empty region of space that's 330 million light-years in diameter with almost no galaxies, stars, or planets. It's so vast and empty that some call it the Great Nothing. There's a massive ocean under the Earth's crust that could contain more water than all the surface oceans combined. This underground reservoir is located about 400 miles beneath us. The largest volcano in the solar system is on Mars, and it's 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Olympus Mons stands at a towering 13.6 miles high, and its base is about the size of the entire state of Arizona. If you were to travel at the speed of light, you could circle the Earth 7.5 times in just 1 second. However, even at that speed, it would take you over 4 years to reach the nearest star to our Sun, Proxima Centauri. There are rogue planets drifting through space that don't orbit any star. These lonely planets are flung from their original solar systems and wander the galaxy in darkness. Jupiter's Great Red Spot is a storm that's been raging for at least 350 years. This massive hurricane is so large that 3 Earths could fit inside it. Neptune has the strongest winds in the solar system, with speeds reaching up to 1,200 miles per hour. These winds are strong enough to make even the fiercest hurricanes on Earth seem mild. A day on Mercury lasts as long as 59 Earth days. But despite its slow rotation, Mercury's year is only 88 Earth days long, meaning you could celebrate your birthday every 2 months if you lived there. There's a planet called Gliese 436b, where it snows burning ice. The ice remains solid because of the planet's intense gravity, even though the temperature is over 800 degrees Fahrenheit. In 1997, scientists detected a mysterious radio signal from deep space, dubbed the WOW signal. It was so strong and unique that it led many to speculate it might be from an extraterrestrial civilization. However, it was never heard again, and its origin remains unknown. The biggest structure in the universe is the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall, a giant cluster of galaxies that stretches 10 billion light-years across. The dark side of the moon is a myth. The moon is tidally locked to Earth, meaning one side always faces us, but both sides receive sunlight during the lunar cycle. So there's no dark side, just the far side we never see. In 2004, astronomers discovered a planet made almost entirely of carbon, which has led them to believe that it might be a gigantic diamond. This diamond planet, known as 55 Cantry E, is twice the size of Earth and is 40 light-years away. The universe is expanding faster than the speed of light, meaning some galaxies are moving away from us so quickly that their light will never reach Earth. This also means the universe is larger than we can observe. On Mars, there's a canyon system called Valles Marineris that is 4 times deeper and 10 times longer than the Grand Canyon. If it were on Earth, it would stretch across the entire United States. The largest known star, UY Scuti, is so big that if it were placed in the center of our solar system, its surface would extend beyond the orbit of Jupiter. That's over 700 million miles away. Black holes aren't just destructive, they can also create. When galaxies collide, black holes can merge to form a new supermassive black hole that may kickstart the birth of new stars and even new galaxies. Enceladus, one of Saturn's moons, has geysers that shoot water, ice, and vapor from an underground ocean out into space. The Horsehead Nebula, located in the Orion constellation, is one of the most recognizable nebulae due to its distinct shape that resembles a horse's head. Uranus rotates on its side with an axial tilt of 98 degrees, making its seasons extreme and unusual. There are more trees on Earth than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy, with over 3 trillion trees compared to roughly 100 billion stars. The Kuiper belt, home to dwarf planets like Pluto, is a region of the solar system that extends beyond Neptune and is filled with icy bodies and remnants from the solar system's formation. The sun's light takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach Earth, which means when you see the sun, you're actually looking at it as it was over 8 minutes ago. The average density of Saturn is so low that if you could find a large enough body of water, Saturn would float in it. The sun's solar wind extends well beyond Pluto, creating a bubble in space called the Heliosphere, which helps protect the solar system from cosmic radiation. The Earth's atmosphere shields us from most meteoroids, which burn up upon entering it. But around 17 meteors large enough to be seen enter the atmosphere every hour. The most distant object ever observed by humans is GNZ 11, a galaxy located about 13.4 billion light-years away, capturing light from just 400 million years after the Big Bang. Astronomers have detected mysterious radio bursts from distant galaxies, known as fast radio bursts. They last only milliseconds but generate as much energy as the sun does in an entire day. If you could fly a plane to Pluto, it would take over 800 years to get there at normal cruising speed, assuming you could maintain that speed in the vacuum of space. The largest asteroid in our solar system is Ceres, which is so big it's classified as a dwarf planet. In 2020, scientists found a molecule called phosphine in the clouds of Venus, which on Earth is associated with life, sparking debates about the possibility of life in Venus's harsh environment. One of Saturn's moons, Titan, has rivers, lakes, and even rain. But instead of water, these are made of liquid methane and ethane, creating an eerie alien landscape. It takes the sun 225 to 250 million years to complete one orbit around the center of the Milky Way, a journey known as a cosmic year or galactic year. The last time it was in this position, dinosaurs roamed the Earth. Pulsars, a type of neutron star, rotate incredibly fast, some spinning hundreds of times per second. The first known exoplanet was discovered in 1992, orbiting a pulsar, which was an unexpected place to find planets. Astronomers have discovered a super-Earth exoplanet called Kepler 452b, which is located in the habitable zone of its star and has conditions that might allow liquid water to exist on its surface. In space, there is no sound because there is no air to carry sound waves. This makes space an eerily silent place despite the many violent events happening throughout the cosmos. The Voyager 1 spacecraft, launched in 1977, is the farthest human-made object from Earth. It is currently over 14 billion miles away and still transmitting data back to us. The most massive galaxy ever discovered, IC 1101, is about 6 million light-years in diameter, making it over 60 times the size of the Milky Way. The event horizon of a black hole is the point beyond which nothing, not even light, can escape its gravity. Once something crosses this boundary, it's gone forever. forever. Astronomers estimate that there could be as many as 100 million black holes in the Milky Way galaxy alone, most of which are invisible because they don't emit detectable radiation. Mercury has the most significant temperature fluctuations in the solar system, with daytime temperatures reaching 800 degrees Fahrenheit and nighttime temperatures plunging to minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit. The Moon is drifting away from Earth at a rate of about 1.5 inches per year. This gradual process will continue for billions of years, eventually causing total solar eclipses to no longer occur. The most powerful type of explosion in the universe is a gamma-ray burst. These bursts are so intense that they can outshine an entire galaxy in a few seconds.